Well, since I didn't hear anything, I guess the frequency's not in use, but I bet there's a lot of folks out there that would like to get the frequency in use. So we're gonna start the net. This is a North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We meet here, of course, every Friday at 8 o'clock. Always good to be here. Always good to have lots of check-ins and get signal reports and all that kind of good stuff. Anyway, you're going to be your net control station for the start of this net, and then we'll pass it off to Trey over there and see if he can't round up some folks over on the east side. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So stick around and join in. So let's see. I'm sure everybody knows, but in case you don't, we have two simulcast frequencies that seem to be working functionally this evening, 444.925 and 145.310. Listen-in only frequencies, but it makes it a lot of fun for the people that are out away from the net control stations and can't hear all the activity. They can tune into those and get a little bit better coverage. Got net logger running thanks to Matt this evening. Whiskey 5 Lima Tango Zulu over there doing the honors of running net logger this evening. It's always a big help having someone to kind of look over my shoulder, so to speak. We've got a live stream video that's furnished by Mr. Trey, Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike. Does a good job in keeping you abreast on what's going on in case you happen to miss an evening like I did last week. I was over at the DFW Expo and met several folks over there. So hopefully you got a chance to drop by the table and say howdy. Let's see, what else? Facebook group. Yeah, we got a Facebook group, North Central Texas Simplex Net Facebook group. If you haven't signed up, go ahead and do so, and you get a chance to see what other folks have to say. If you're looking for equipment, it's a good place to do a post or request, or maybe look for some equipment. Okay, the way this normally works, we have relay stations, and we go county by county. But if you've got something going on and you need to check in early, don't worry about the county stuff. As everyone else knows, we just kind of do that to keep a little sanity in the house. Of course, it makes it more exciting when we get some stragglers checking in the different places. That always adds a little flavor to the net. Let's see. We have relay stations that are going to be helping us out this evening, but if they don't hear someone and you hear them and you think you can copy them and bring them in, well, that's absolutely wonderful. Just say relay and we'll let you do your thing. Okay, so I like for everybody, if they can, to remember to do this phonetically when you give your call letters. It makes life a whole lot easier on the net logger and, of course, yours truly as well. A lot of times it's easy to get letters mixed up, and phonetics is the only way to do it. Okay, as usual, we start off with newly upgraded, new licensed operators, first-time check-ins. Let you go to the head of the line before we start our county rolls. So if we have any new folks that haven't been here before, we encourage you to check in now, and or any new upgrades or newly licensed operators. Again, this is November 5 Foxtrot Papa Delta. The name is Wayne, and we're located just kind of northwest of Weatherford in a little community called Peaster. All right, so first-time check-ins, new upgrades, or newly licensed operators, come now.
Wayne, can I get an early check-in?
Hold on, Victor. I got Kilo India 5. Is that Echo Mike Tango? that call sounds familiar. Is this your first time? All right. Well, that's great. Welcome to the world of amateur radio. Things get a lot different after you get your general license, so congratulations on that. Appreciate you being here. I don't think I had a chance to meet you this last week, but hopefully we'll get another opportunity at some further time. All right, let's see. We had someone else that's wanting to check in, I think. Was that Victor down there in Bluffdale?
Yes, and I beg your pardon, I did not hear the other station. Yes, I need to bail out of here. Kilo Bravo 5, Alpha Kilo Oscar, Erath County. And thank you very much.
Okay, Victor, well, we appreciate you jumping in there and throwing your call letters in and checking in. And for the count, that's always good. Hope you have a good, pleasant evening, and we'll look forward to meeting with you again here. All right, do I have any others? Let's see. We were at first-time check-ins, newly licensed or upgrade. All right, one more time. Newly licensed, upgrades, first-time check-ins. Come now. Okay, nothing heard at this time, so we're going to begin the check-in sequence in Parker County. Come slowly, phonetically. Thank you.
Kilo India 5, November X-ray Romeo.
Kilo Juliet 5, United Fox.
Kilo 5, Delta Charlie.
Kilo Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, Juliet.
Kilo Golf 5, Papa Mike Romeo. Kilo Juliet 5, Mike Alpha.
Okay, let's run down that list. I appreciate it, everybody. Nice and slow, good phonetics. My. Kilo India 5, November X-ray Romeo. Appreciate Tiffany checking in as always, followed by Mr. Ray, Kilo Juliet 5, Uniform Fox. Dwayne over there, let's see, Kilo 5, Delta Charlie. And I think that was Bob, Kilo Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, Juliet. And we've got, let's see, David, Kilo Golf 5, Papa Mike Romeo. And let's see, who is that other guy? Mac, Kilo Juliet 5, Mike Alpha. Anybody else in Parker County around this evening? I think a lot of people out there mowing the grass this evening. All right, one more call for Parker County before we move on. Okay, well, if you missed it, you have a chance to come in a little bit later, or any time that you want. So we're gonna swing up a little bit to the north, and I always like to call on Jack County and see if there's any folks up there.
Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Charlie Hotel.
Hello, Mr. Stephen, Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Charlie Hotel. Welcome aboard. Anybody else in Jack County? All right, and while we're heading up to the north side, I know there's somebody over in Young County, at least one station over there, maybe two or three. That's Young County next.
KF5, BBL, Kilo Fox 5, Victor Bravo Lima.
That's a good group of check-ins. Jerry, you're just strong as all get out tonight. Kilo Fox 5, Victor Bravo Lima. Of course, Mike, I heard Mike just fine earlier. Got a good signal here in Peaster as well. Kilo India 5, Victor Hotel Charlie. I've got a Whiskey Delta 5, Mike. David, good to hear you. I guess you're just hopping around this evening. And then a stranger out there, November Victor 5, Papa. Let's see, that'd be John over there in Graham. Anybody else? I know there's another station in there, but there was some doubling going on. Try her one more time.
Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Quebec Tango, Nathan and Alney.
I knew I heard you in there, Nathan. I just had to double check. Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Quebec Tango. Glad that you checked in, as well as all the rest of the folks there. You know, we're getting quite a crowd there in Young County. That's a good sign, a very good sign. Anybody else before we move on? All right, speaking of north and west, sometimes we have some folks check in from Haskell or Throgmorton. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a call out for Haskell and Throgmorton. This is a North Central 2-meter Simplex net looking for check-ins. All right, nothing heard from Haskell and Throgmorton, so we're going to move it a little closer to home here. Let's see, that would be, Palo Pinto County. It's good to hear you tonight. Where's the rest of the folks over in Palo Pinto?
Josh on it long. He was on a little bit last weekend, and I ain't heard nothing out of it.
Well, you're going to have to do a better job, corralling them in. Tell them what time it is and frequency and all, and don't turn them loose until they've checked in. Anybody else in Palo Pinto? All right, let's make the normal call out to the west side, which would be Nolan, Fisher, Jones, Shackelford, or Stevens. Nolan, Fisher, Jones, Shackelford, and Stevens. Now's your turn.
Kilo Juliet 5,
There's a familiar voice, Andrew. Kilo Juliet 5, Delta Fox Victor. Good to hear you this evening. How's everything going on?
Well, it's going forward. How you doing?
Well, I got a little grass mowed, but I still got a lot more left. Are you underwater, or did you get enough? Well, maybe the next time, but I think it's going to be a while. I think it's going to quit raining until probably October, but let's hope not. All right, anybody else in those counties? I forgot what I called. Let's see, we did Haskell, Throgmorton, Stevens, Shackelford, Jones, Fisher, Nolan. Anybody else out there?
November Oscar 5 Golf, N05Z Louisiana.
Relay.
Okay, go ahead, Relay.
I got November Oscar 5 Golf in Menden, Louisiana.
All right. Well, that's a good deed, Gary. Appreciate that. November Oscar 5 Golf. I could copy somebody, but that was just breaking a swell. I'm glad you got him in there. All right, let's see. We were in Stevens, Shackelford, Jones, Fisher, Nolan, or Taylor. Anybody out there in those counties that can hear this station?
No problem. I think Trey can copy. I hear you on the new YouTube feed.
Okay, I guess you're still communicating with L5G?
Yeah, he thanked me for checking him in. He said he had a good copy on me.
Okay, all right. Well, appreciate you getting that squared away there. Let's see. I guess I'm going to call while I'm down in this area. I'm going to call on Eastland County, and I was just wondering if maybe somebody else could be listening up, because I don't think Mike is at the station this evening, so I may need some relays. But let's go ahead with Eastland County. We'll get as many as we can.
This is Alpha India 5 Bravo Uniform.
Okay, Cam, got you in here loud and clear. Got a good signal. Alpha India 5 Bravo Uniform. Any others in Eastland County? Okay, I'm going to call on a couple more counties, Cam, and if you don't mind, maybe you can reach out. You're probably closer and can help me out a lot by doing some relay work down there, if you don't mind. But I'm going to go ahead and call on Coleman County. Okay, I know that there was somebody in there, but I need to have a relay from Coleman County. I think it might have been Nick. Go ahead, relay. All right, thank you. I thought it was Nick. This condition's not really right for us this evening. Kilo India 5 Tango Lima Golf. All right, Nick, appreciate you checking in. Anybody else from Coleman County? All right, this is where I'm going to need some help. I'm going to try Brown County. Anybody in Brown County that can hear the station would like to check in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, give her a try. Okay, I've got Alpha Charlie 5 Alpha Sierra, Alpha Bravo 5, is it Juliet Charlie Victor, is that right? Go ahead, relay. Okay, fantastic. We got, let's see, Alpha Charlie 5, Alpha Sierra, Alpha Bravo 5, Yankee Victor, and Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Hotel. Any others from Brown County? Go ahead, relay. Help me out here. All right, Kilo Charlie 5, November Oscar X-ray acknowledged. Any others down there that you might have heard?
Let me try once, Wayne. Is there anyone who has not already checked in Brown County? Kilo Juliet. They got you, Wes. Wayne, you have Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Golf.
Okay, Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Golf. All right, got them down. All right, while we're there, won't you see if you can round up somebody else?
I'll try that, Wayne. This is AC5AS assisting net control. Do we have any other check-ins in Brown County or Coleman County?
Okay, fantastic. I appreciate it. We'll give her a good try. Let's see if we can reach out to Comanche County. All right, Winston, way to go. Whiskey Alpha 5 Yankee Mike Echo. Very good, very good. Did you bring anybody else around with you? Don't hear anybody. Well, maybe they're just not speaking up, you reckon? They're probably laughing at me. No, they'd never do that. They might laugh with you, but not at you. All right, let's see. I tell you what, Cam, would you mind just making a real quick call and see if there's anybody else out there we might have missed? Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform, you still with us? All right, well, I guess he's in and out. So we're going to move over, and let's see, the next county on my list is ERAF. ERAF County, come now.
Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel.
Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Papa Sierra.
All right, there's two strong stations. Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel. Got a good signal in here, Phil. And Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Papa Sierra. Kyle, also a good signal. Anybody else in ERAF County? All right, let's move it over to Hood County. Hood County.
K5 Echo Sierra Victor, Clayton.
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Quebec Echo Zulu.
Okay, I've got Clayton in there, Kilo 5 Echo Sierra Victor, Kelton, Kilo 5 Lima Quebec, and Mike, Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Fox. Now, I think there might have been a double in there. Let's try her one more time for Hood County.
Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey.
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Quebec Echo Zulu.
Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November in the Mobile.
You got the air conditioner running, Bill?
Roger that.
Well, man, that's just living a lifestyle there in the Mobile and running the AC. What a deal. You know, we didn't always have AC in cars, but all these young guys, they probably didn't know that. All right, let's see. We had Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey. Let's see, that'd be Danny. And Kilo Fox 5 Quebec Echo Zulu, and that's George. And Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November, which would be Bill. Anybody else in Hood County? All right, let's reach down a little bit further to the south then, and we'll see if there's anybody down yonder in Somerville County.
Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta.
Good evening, Mike. Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta. How's things going down there? Well, everybody seems to be talkative tonight. Let's see, we're in Somerville County. Any other check-ins from Somerville? All right, let's see. I tell you what, Wiley, I think you're back in the saddle, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm back from vacation.
My. Did you have a good time?
Yes, I did. We went all over Colorado in 2 weeks' time. Enjoyed some four-wheel drive and two-wheel drive.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. I've been over there a couple of times, once on a motorcycle. That was pretty exciting. Hopefully you came back with a little bit of money left.
Well, we busted the budget by about $100. We did pretty good this time.
You only spent $100.
No, I just went over the budget by $100.
Okay, I thought, my, you ate at a lot of McDonald's. Okay, if you don't mind, would you make the normal call-outs down around the South counties there, Wiley?
Yes, I will. This is WC5WC, and I'm going to make a quick call into Somerville County to see if there's anybody that might not have heard you. So if you're in Somerville County, check in now. Okay, I know you got Mike, so let's do Bosque County. Stations in Bosque County that'd like to check in. Well, nothing heard from Bosque County. Let's go to Hill County. Stations in Hill County that'd like to check in. Okay, I got KG7YJX and KG, John, I said you appreciate it. KC5CDU, is that correct? I'm still trying to get used to that. Anybody else in Hill County? Wayne, I don't know where everybody's at, but I got KG7YJX and KC5CDU, so K5CDU. I guess that's it.
Okay, is that Kilo Charlie 5 or Kilo Alpha 5?
It's K5CDU.
Okay, Kilo Alpha 5 Charlie Delta Forum Uniform. Charlie Delta Uniform, right?
Correct.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that had me going there. Okay, well, let's see. They're probably out just mowing the grass or something. We're going to reach out and see if we can get anybody in Johnson County before we call on our cohort over there in Tarrant. Johnson County.
Kilo Bravo 5, Juliet Oscar Echo.
Kilo Juliet 5, India, Zulu, Sierra.
Okay, I've got Kilo Bravo 5, Juliet Oscar Echo. Good afternoon, Joe. And we got Kilo Juliet 5, and I missed the letter, but it looks like that Matt got it. It's India, Zulu, Sierra. Can I get a QSL on that?
QSL top, that is Kilo Juliet 5, India, Zulu, Sierra.
Okay, fantastic. I appreciate it. I just wanted to check my logs here, make sure that everybody's on target. All right, let's see. Let's see yeah, we got everybody in there, so Matt's working really hard tonight. Let's call on Tarrant County. Anybody in Tarrant County? I know there's got to be one guy over there.
November 5, Kilo Foxtrot X-Ray.
Okay, November 5, Kilo Fox X-Ray. Anybody else from Tarrant County?
Alpha.
Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike.
Alpha India 5, Oscar Lima. November 3, Delta Mike Echo.
November Golf Mike, he's doing double duty as normal. And we got November 5 Tango X-Ray Lima. Anybody else that I can pick up from Tarrant County?
November 3, Delta Mike Echo.
Alpha India 5, Oscar Lima.
Whiskey 5, Lima Tango Zulu.
Alpha Echo 5, Juliet Tango.
Okay, let's see. We've got November 3 Delta Mike Echo. And by the way, David, I appreciate you helping me out last week. You were the only person that I could hear from my location over there, and you had a booming signal. All right, let's see. We got Alpha India 5 Oscar Lima, which I think I met over there at DFW. Of course, there's Matt, Whiskey 5 Lima Tango Zulu, and Alpha Echo 5 Juliet Tango, JT, I think is what I wrote down. All right, did I miss anybody?
Recheck.
Go ahead, recheck.
Yeah, did you pick up November 2, Romeo Oscar Golf? Greg.
I did not, but he's in there now. Romeo...
Kilo 2, Romeo Oscar Golf. Kilo 2. Just got 3 DME.
All right, anybody else in Tarrant County before we turn it over?
Kilo India 5, Romeo Victor Alpha.
Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo.
Okay, I had doubles and triples in there. I've got an India 5 Romeo Victor Alpha. I think it must be a Kilo India 5 Romeo Victor Alpha.
Roger, that's Kilo India 5, Romeo Victor Alpha, KI5 RVA.
All right, got it. Thank you for your confirmation. Anybody else there that I missed? I know there's a couple of others that were doubling.
Correction on line 47.
Okay, what's we got? Is that supposed to be K2?
Roger, K2.
Okay, sorry about that. Kilo 2 Romeo Oscar Golf. That was my fault because that's what I said. I remember saying it, and I thought, you know, that does not right. I knew that better than that. All right, so we got that squared away. Anybody else in Tarrant County? All right, I got Kilo Echo 5 Echo Charlie X-Ray, loud and clear in Peaster, Texas. Anybody else?
Relay.
Go ahead, Relay.
Yeah, Wayne, did you get KI5HXK?
I don't believe we did. Kilo India 5 Hotel X-Ray Kilo. All right, appreciate that. All right, I think maybe the best thing to do at this point is let's see if Trey is up to making a few calls out to the east.
Let's see what we can do there, Wayne. This is Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. And let's go ahead and give Tarrant County one last call before we move on.
KB5 Romeo Mike.
All right, picked up KB5 Romeo Mike there. Kilo Bravo 5 Romeo Mike. Got almost full-scale copy on you into Southwest Fort Worth. All right, any other Tarrant County stations?
I have a comment.
Go ahead, comment.
Wayne tonight is just too weak for this part of Tarrant County. Sometimes I can hear him, sometimes not, but tonight about 50%.
Yeah, I think there's too much earth and rock in between us and there sometimes. Yeah, glad we got you in the log there, KB5RM. That
Real radio, unfortunately, this evening. But, yeah, we'll clear with you, and then let's go ahead and move on over to Dallas County and see if there's anybody that wants to check in over there.
November Charlie 5 Papa, Doug in Dallas.
Alpha Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel, Robert Richards. November 3 Kilo Delta Papa, Kurt Irving.
All right, let's run that list real quick. We got November Charlie 5 Papa. We got Alpha Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel. That is out of Richardson. And let's see here. There was a November 3 stationed in Irving, but I couldn't pick up the last part of it.
November 3 Kilo Delta Papa, N3 KDP, Irving.
N3 Kilo Delta Papa. Came in just fine that time. We got you in the log. Any other Dallas County stations? All right, let's move along down to Ellis County, see who we can round up down there.
Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee K5WXY. And also, Trey, I know my friend Brian in Brenham is trying to check in if Wiley can swing his beam south, and Chuck hasn't gotten a check in yet either out of Woodway.
Kilo India 5 Yankee Victor India Mobile.
KJ5 JQD.
All right, let's run that list. Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, that's Gary. Then JD, he's mobile. That's a little bit different this evening. Kilo India 5 Yankee Victor India. And then Ed, Kilo Juliet 5 Juliet Quebec Delta. I believe he is down there in Venus. So coming in good into Southwest Fort Worth. Any other Ellis County stations? Well, Gary, while I've got you, if you'd like to give a call out to points to the south and the east, be my guest.
All right, Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee assisting North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Looking for check-ins anywhere east or south or northeast of the Metroplex, or if you can hear me.
This is Kilo India 5 Uniform Mike Juliet.
Okay, Kilo India 5 Uniform Mike Juliet. Anybody else out south, east, northeast, anywhere that can hear me? Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-Ray Zulu. Anybody else out east, south, the northeast of the Metroplex that can hear me wants to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Come now. Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike in Woodway on his new beam. I got a copy on you. Anybody else out southeast, north, the east of the Metroplex wanting to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Come now. Okay, Trey, I guess that's all the damage I can do. I know that Brian in Brenham is standing by. I hope that Wiley could turn his beam, or maybe Chuck could turn his beam down south and see if they could hear him.
Tell you what, Gary, I did not have a copy on Chuck. He's probably pointed a different direction, so not making it over here. But if you want to relay to him, and if he wants to make a call down there, that is fine with me.
KC580M, K5WXY.
K580 Yeah, I heard Trey. I'll point down south. Give me just a minute.
Yeah, if you can swing south and see if you can't get Brenham. He's changed his call sign.
Welcome to CW Z5TX.
I don't know, Trey, if you want to continue. I don't think you'll interfere with Chuck.
Well, I think we got NetLogger all squared away there. We got him in the log. Glad to see that. While he's doing that, I'm going to give a call out to east of Dallas, north of Dallas, out that direction. I guess that'd be Hunt, Red River area. Might have some propagation out that way. Come with your call now. I did not hear anything, so I'm going to give it back over to Gary, who's going to then give it to KC5ADM and see if we can't scare up some deep south and east folks.
KC5ADM, K5WXY.
KC5ADM, go ahead, K5WXY.
Okay, I didn't hear you. I heard you on Trey's relay. I mean, on Trey's YouTube. Trey, you got a copy on him?
I don't, Gary. That was through the repeater I had turned up.
Okay, KC5ADM, K5WXY. I text messaged Brian down in Brenham and told him you had turned your beam towards him, but he hasn't responded. I guess you didn't get him.
This is Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike, assisting North Texas 2-meter Simplex and net control. Anybody in the south of Waco, can you hear me? Respond now. Nothing heard. Okay, back to you, net control.
Okay, Chuck came back, said he didn't hear anything.
Well, we'll get there eventually. We tried, so that's what counts. Thank you, Gary, and thank you, Chuck. If you can hear me on the back of the beam, this is KE5NGM. And I think that brings me to the end of my list, so I'm going to turn it back over to Wayne, and he'll finish it out. KE5NGM, back to net control.
Okay, thank you, folks. Let's see. Thanks to Gary for the relay work. And by the way, I did hear Chuck and Gary. You were between the S5 and S7 to S0, so conditions are rapidly changing. A lot of QSB on the signals this evening. So a special thanks to you, Trey. I really appreciate you filling in for me last weekend. That was something that I wanted to go do, and I'm glad I did. I got to meet several really neat people and have some good contacts, so I appreciate you relieving me for the week. All right, let's see. The next thing that we're going to do, which is kind of the normal, is reach up to Wise County. See if we got any Wise County folks this evening.
Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango.
All right, there's two familiar voices. Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango and Kilo India 5 Uniform X-Ray Foxtrot. Where were you last night? Well, I think you timed that just right. You got your coax up yet? Told you I had a crimper and the connectors. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. Anybody else in Wise County? Okay, no one else heard in Wise County. I'm going to reach out to Denton from my location and see if I can hear anybody up in that neck of the woods.
Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel, David near Argyle.
Okay, I've got David. David, you're always strong in here. The antenna and radio is doing an excellent job. Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel. And then I've got a Kilo Alpha 5, but you said it quickly and your signal is a little bit on the low side. Try it one more time. Okay, well, I'm going to have a relay anyway. Anybody pick up that Kilo Alpha 5 station?
Yeah, I think it was Kilo Oscar 5, Zulu.
No wonder he didn't come back, Top. I don't think I'd have come back either if I messed it up that bad. Kilo Oscar 5 Zulu. Anybody else in Denton or Wise County?
Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-ray. November 5, November Alpha.
Okay, I know there's another one, but I got November 5, November Alpha. Good strong signal into Peaster this evening. Anybody else, Denton or Wise? Wow, you're strong. You're blowing my speaker off. Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-ray. Anybody else? Okay, yeah, I guess, let's see, Matt, let's see, that was Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-ray. Oh, I see you got it in there. Thank you, sir. I guess maybe what I need to do, Top, is, if you don't mind, could you help me out and get my string stretched out a little bit further?
Absolutely, Wayne, and we'll give it a shot here. This is Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Looking for more check-ins. Any other Wise County check-ins? How about Wise or West? Jack, Young, Archer, Throckmorton. Anybody to the west or Wise County check-ins? Come now. Ooh, somebody broke my squelch. Any relays?
That was Kilo, I think it was Kilo India 5 Tango Golf India, I believe. Is that right? Okay, got you loud and clear in the Peaster. Go ahead, Top.
Thanks, Wayne, for that one. That was Kilo India 5 Tango Golf India. Good pickup. Any other stations, Wise County or West? Clay, Archer, Jack, Young, Wichita, Baylor, Throckmorton, Wilbarger, out west. Please come now.
Delta 5 Echo India.
There he is. That's Glenn. Whiskey Delta 5 Echo India. Good signal tonight, as always. He's only about 5 or 6 miles west of me here. Any other, Jack, Wise County check-ins or west of Wise County? How about north? Monte, Grayson, Cook County, Oklahoma stations. Please come now. Any other Denton County stations that Wayne didn't reach? He got most of them, but any other Denton County stations would like to check in? Please come now. Whiskey 5 Sierra Tango Charlie, are you out there?
Hey, Top, I think K5BYX is your guy. He's got a strong signal, and he's much further north and east.
All right, so that's all I'm hearing so far. I'm going to pass net control over to Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-ray. If you're willing, go ahead and make a net call relays from your location. boys. There's a station breaking squelch top, but I can't make him out. K5DTH.
That's Benny at Kilo 5 Kilo Victor. Kilo 5 Kilo Victor. Benny, do you have anybody else that you're trying to get checked in? Well, good to hear you this evening. You got an excellent signal in the Peaster. Really good, sharp audio and a good signal. Kilo 5 Kilo Victor. All right, sorry for the interruption there, Philip. Did you have any others up there?
I did not hear anyone. I'll turn it back to you. All right, thanks, Philip. Good shot. You'll get more next time. And when you call, you can call, like you said, anywhere, but especially, Collin County, Dallas County, east, west, east or north or south. You're going to have a great station. You're rock solid in here tonight. And I heard Benny, Kilo 5 Kilo Victor, and Starr County, and Mills County, Starr, Texas. He had a pretty solid signal. I can't believe I heard him. All right, this is KI5LET. Thanks, everybody. Back to net.
All right, thank you, Top. I appreciate all the relays that everybody's worked on and get these check-ins. So I'm going to make another general call here for check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Anybody that would like to check in, now's your turn.
Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo Tango.
All right, Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo Tango. Good signal here this evening. Anybody else? Late check-ins. Anybody coming now? Okay, I've got two stations. I've got Whiskey 5 Mike Charlie Romeo in Poolville. That's my next door neighbor. My goodness, Kevin, whereabouts in Poolville? Are you downtown? Oh, no wonder you're so strong here. Are you running big power? Okay, well, you're doing a good job, Kevin. We don't have your station information. Would you like to give that to me? What radio are you running and how high is the antenna? Okay, fantastic. FTM-300 and a 20-foot diamond antenna. All right, appreciate you being there, Kevin. Anybody else? I know there was another station out there.
Kilo 5 Kilo Mike Sierra. This is Ken in Aledo.
Okay, I've got the K5 station. There was a Whiskey 5 Kilo Fox, and one more time with that last letter. Okay, I believe it was Whiskey 5 Kilo Fox X-Ray. Whiskey 5 Kilo Fox X-Ray, QSL?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, fantastic. All right, we got you in the log. And then we got Kilo 5 Kilo Mike Sierra. Welcome aboard. Any other check-ins for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Okay, Kilo India 5 Delta Quebec. Good copy this evening. Conditions may be favorable between here and up there in Sherman area. Right, and there was one other station in there, and I missed it, so give her another try. Okay, one more time. This is a North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net looking for check-ins. Any check-ins to the net this evening? Okay, I've got a November call that's tried a couple of times. So one more time before I pick up the other station. The November station, come again. Okay, I got November 5. Is it Sierra, Quebec, kilowatt? Okay, November 5, Sierra, Quebec, kilowatt. Very light copy, but you got in the log. And then we've got Kilo, Fox 5, Zulu, India, Quebec. Any other late check-ins? Yeah, gotcha. Kilo. Is it Kilo, Fox 5, Zulu, India, Quebec? Okay, fantastic. And the November 5 Sierra Quebec Kilo, where are you located? You're breaking a squelch that time. The conditions were better a minute ago, but it looks like here, if we got it right, you're a long ways away from Peaster, Texas. All right, well, it looks like the conditions have changed again, so we'll look for one last time for last-minute check-ins before we go to the next section of the net. Okay, nothing heard. Do I have any relays? Okay, so the next section is if you would like to make a call, throw out your call letters, get a signal strength report, or make a specific call to someone who's checked in this evening, let me know and we'll put you on the list.
KE5NGM.
It's all yours, Trey. Get after it.
Let's see here. I'm going to call first. We've got somebody listening out in Upshur County, that is East Texas. His call is Kilo 5 Mike India Golf. Is there any chance that I'm making it out there or that you could make it back here to one of the relay stations? I did not hear anything, but it'd bug me if I wouldn't have tried. So maybe next time he's got an antenna up in a tree. And then I want to make one more call to see if Kilo Fox 5 Victor Bravo Lima can hear me. Jerry up there in Young County. I was able to hear you earlier. That's either the second or third time all time that I've been able to hear you. So wondering if I'm making it out there. Earth, Wayne. I'm going to turn it back over to you, KE5NGM.
Well, it must be between us here, Trey. I copy you very, very well, but the east is certainly my weak side, so it's good to have you in there. Anybody else like to make a call? Get on the list. Come now. All right, KI5 Echo Mike Tango. Go for it. Okay, I don't know. Bob may have flown the coop. Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec Juliet. Are you still around?
This is KG5SQJ. Sorry, I was out of the room and just stepped in time to hear you contact me there. Somebody calling me?
Carol, Kilo India 5 Echo Mike Tango had a question for you.
All right, Carol, where are you located? Let me see if I can copy you on the Echo.
Bob, did you copy his phone number?
Negative, I did not. Can you echo it for me?
Well, I wasn't writing it down, but it was 512, and then the last four is 8095. Carol, you want to try one more time? Okay, 512-589-8095. How about it, Bob? Did you get that?
I've got 512-585-8095. Is that correct?
589.
Okay, 589 in the middle, correct?
QSL.
Thank you, sir. I got it. He's asking me to call him after the net?
Yes, sir. I believe he got some questions for you.
Roger, Dodger. Thank you very much. I appreciate the relay, and I'll call him after the net.
No, glad to do it. Glad to do it. Anybody else like to make a call here before we make a last call to the last call?
KI5LET.
My goodness, you saved the day. Go ahead.
All right, I want to try Bill. He said he was mobile. K5WSN. This is KI5LET. Where are you mobile tonight?
KI5LET from K5WSN Mobile. I'm up here at Comanche Peak, and you are a good solid S7 tonight.
All right, thanks for the S7 off of Comanche Peak. I got you at an S5 from Comanche Peak into Decatur. Thanks, Bill. Appreciate that. And it's always great to hear somebody go up to a high spot. I'm going to try a couple of long shots. I heard Benny really strong when he checked in. Kilo 5, Kilo Victor, if you're still there. Any copy KI5LET, 119 miles. Was that him? Somebody broke squelch.
Oh, I think that was I think that was APRS. I didn't hear him come back. Benny, can you copy top K5KV N5FPD? I guess he decided to go watch TV or something, Top. I didn't hear him come back.
Thanks, Wayne. I'm going to cheat and ask for one more. Whiskey 5, Kilo, Foxtrot X-Ray. Again, I had a good signal on you. 121 miles to Limestone County. Any copy KI5LET? Thanks, Keith. Good copy here as well. S2, but a little scratchy, but a good copy. All right, bam, 121 miles to the south. KI5LET, back to net. Thanks, Wayne.
No problem, Top. Appreciate you giving her a shout and trying to contact some stations. Do I have anybody else that'd like to make a call?
K5WSN Mobile.
Go ahead, Bill. Keep that air conditioner going and make a call.
Yeah, I'm just about ready to go back down into town, but I'd appreciate a few signal reports from up here this evening. I'm using a new ICOM radio. K5WSN, standing by for reports.
S5, Southwest Fort Worth.
At an S4 down here in Joshua.
I got him a little under S1 in Venus, but readable.
did you get there, Bill?
Yeah, it's K5WSN. It's an ICOM IC2300. Actually, I've had it for quite a while. I won it at the Irving Hamfest several years ago, and so I just got it into the Mobile this evening.
Okay, well, very good. It's working well. Working very well. Did you hear Nick coming back to you from out there in Coleman County?
I did, and I was hearing a lot of stations out that way myself here. I was hearing the stations in Brown. I was hearing Benny N5 or K5. What is his call? I don't remember. But anyways, I was hearing Benny out in Star, and I was hearing WA5YME pretty well. So this is a good spot up here. Okay, thanks again, guys. We'll see you later. K5WSN Mobile.
We appreciate you checking in there, Bill. And, yeah, you got a good perch over there, and you got a good radio, and evidently the air conditioner is doing a good job for you. All right, so at this time, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a last call, a very last call for check-ins for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. All right, do I have any relays?
KV5DAN trying to check in. KV5DAN.
I heard somebody in there breaking the squelch, just can't make it out. Do you have any relays?
The KV5 station, come back again.
Roger, Roger. KV5DAN, Kilo Victor 5 Delta Alpha November. Name is Dan on. Trying to check in on the way to work.
Okay, net control, it's Kilo Victor 5 Delta Alpha November. Dan, he's on his way to work. He's mobile.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Well, thanks, Gary, for picking him up. Kilo Victor 5 Delta Alpha November. That's good. We need all the check-ins we can get. So, one more last call. November 5 Fox Papa Delta, looking for check-ins for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Okay, gotcha. Whiskey 5, Germany, Mexico. Golf Mike. All right, thanks for checking in. You're a little bit scratchy, but got a copy on you. Yeah, the signal's up and down, but appreciate you checking in. Anybody else before we close the net?
W5GN, you're 5-5 and Waxahachie.
Okay, I didn't hear anything else other than a signal report, so at this time we're going to close the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. And our appreciations over there to Matt for doing the duties on net logger. That's always a tough job, and it pays off. At least it helps us out quite a bit here doing net control of the evening. Appreciate all the check-ins. Weren't for y'all, well, this couldn't be happening. So, yeah, we appreciate you checking in and welcome you back the next Friday. And thanks to all the relay stations, did an excellent job. And hope everybody gets their grass mowed this weekend and get ready for the big event on Monday, which is called work, I think, except for old people like me. Thanks for being here. Very best of 73s from N5 FPD.
What's work, Wayne? Oh, yeah, 4-letter word. K5DTH.
Are you young enough to be still doing that?
Negative. 2-3 years ago, I gave it up.
Well, I tried to give it up, but I just loved it so much I decided to go back to work.
Well, being retired is, I'm more busy and it's more work than when I was working, plus I'm running one of the ham radio clubs up here. All right, Wayne, great net. Good job.